Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University and Domino, issue number 1. Now, this comic cover, this cover right here, right off the bat, it's fake. It's baloney. You see right there where it says fabulous first cover? That's a lie. That's fake news. This is way too good to just be called fabulous. Literally, this comic blew me away, and I waited to read it because, all the hype behind it, and I love Gail Simone, just got off of Conan and Wonder Woman, amazing 6 issues. I loved it. I didn't want to end. I wanted there to be a part 2, for crying out loud. It was amazing. The Court of A, so interesting characters. But onto this comic, when it was announced, when Gail Simone actually announced that she was going to be on this comic, I'm like, she's coming back to Marvel? She's going to be doing Domino? Really? Are you kidding me? I remember when she did that silly thing on Twitter. Hey, if I were going to write a Marvel character, what would you like me to write? I'm just like, I'm not going to answer that. She's not coming to Marvel. She's not doing cool things. That's not going to happen. Yeah. I can be wrong. So anyway, we start off with this cute little dog. His name is going to be Pip, like Pip the Troll. Actually, that's the exact wrong. They give every explanation why its name is Pip except for Pip the Troll, but literally named it Pip. Sorry, all I can think of as a comic book fan is that stupid little teleporting mongrel who goes all over the place with Adam Warlock and Gamora back in the Infinity Watch, or in the original Drax. So, this comic goes, this is kind of like a Christopher Priest sort of comic in a very minute way, in that you read it straight through. The book is not written chronologically, all right? The beginning is not necessarily the beginning. The end is not necessarily, well, the end is actually the end. It's almost her end. Domino runs into a bad bit of luck in this. I think that we're going to be exploring her powers a lot more in this also. Yeah, this is, dude, I'm looking at this comic book again and I'm in love with this. You get to see so much of, I learned more about Domino in this comic book than I learned in a wiki page, all right? Just, wow. I feel like we need to do an explained in a minute for Domino now. This is fantastic. I love her friends. I love her characters. I love Domino more than I ever loved her before. For the sake of conversation, Diamondback is in this, and I'm so happy she is. But she looks a lot more like Songbird than anybody else, but still, that's not an insult. I love the costume. Gail Simone has a way of writing that literally makes you feel like you know these characters intimately. Like, I was just hanging out with Domino last night, and I'm going to tell you all about the cool party that we just went to. This is awesome. I almost feel as though I could even tell a whole bunch of people, like if I'm sitting around with a bunch of guys and guys are like, you know what girls like, they like this. You know what you got to do to get a girlfriend, you got to do that. I feel like after reading this comic book, I can be like, you guys got it all wrong. Let me tell you about girls. Like, this is fantastic, and it doesn't feel like a girly mag. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? This feels like it was written for me. But at the same time, I know that my wife, who's not really into comics, besides Black Panther comics, she would love this. She would absolutely love this. David Baldeón on art, enough said. The art in this is spectacular. And this character Topaz that we're meeting, this is awesome. This is awesome. There is not one single flaw in this comic book. It's like, as luck would have it, it's perfect. So I'm going to give this an A+. I've got my copy. I highly recommend you guys get yours. There's a lot of good comics that came out this week, guys. A lot of good comics. But literally, this and Thanos issue number 18 were off the shelves before they even went on. People calling in with their pre-orders and things like that, like at least in my comic book store, and it's the largest in all of Canada. I'm just saying. So I highly recommend going out and getting your favorite cover. There's a billion variant covers which are being shown in this video. But for the love of God, I always like the main cover for the most part. This is a fantastic comic book. It is going in my pull list from this point on. Yeah, I will have every single issue that comes out of this comic book, and done and done. Okay, I'm finished. That's it for me, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.